Hello, thank you for joining us today. So today we're going to be talking about a muscle group that's so important for a lot of people, and that is the hip flexor. You tend to see a lot of people that have tight hip flexors, especially athletes. This is a very important stretch that you should be doing because the hip flexor is such an important muscle group. It actually attaches to the front of your leg, to the femur, and then comes right through the pelvis and attaches to the back in the discs in the back. So people that have disc issues can also have issues with their hip flexor, and your hip flexor can affect that too. So when you talk about people that have disc degeneration, talk about people that have any type of disc problems and stuff, lower back issues, pelvis issues, sacroiliac joint, guaranteed the hip flexor is going to be part of the group that you need to stretch out. So I'm joined today by Paul, and I'm joined today by Rebekah, and Rebekah's going to guide us through this. So Paul, if you want to throw anything in, I'm sure your knowledge base is going to be important with this as you being a personal trainer. Rebekah, you being a yoga instructor, you guide us through these hip flexor stretches and show us what we can do.
Awesome. So we're going to start out in butterfly. So what does that look like? It looks like we're going to take our heels, we're going to put them together. Nice and easy. All right, and then at this point, once we're nice and close together, then we can start to pull in. Let's not go too far, guys. Remember to work with what you've got. We all start somewhere, yes? So nice and close, and then we're just gonna let gravity sort of do the work here. If you want to, use your elbows to sort of give a gentle push down, that's fine, but be very careful, guys. It's very easy to overextend in this one, and especially if you have tight hips and this is all new to you, let's just take it nice and slow and let gravity sort of just drag your knees down. And we want to hold these for how long, Paul?
We want to be holding these for about 30 seconds. And as Rebekah said, if you're going to be doing any form of pushing down on your legs, do it very, very gently.
Yeah.
If you start to push too hard, you are going to hyperextend and you're going to cause even more issues than you've had previously. And yes, the hip flexor is a long muscle that does go through the hip, and a lot of the pelvic and back issues, like the doctor here mentioned, are caused because those are too tight. Most of the time it's one side is tighter than the other because your dominant side you're doing more with, so your weaker side is going to be tighter, and that's going to twist everything out of whack.
So I want to also mention, I'm just going to switch over to the side here. I see a lot of people with this hunched thing going on. Guys, nice straight back, all right?
So important. So important. Straight back, very, very important.
Awesome. Beautiful. From here, we're going to switch over, flip ourselves. That was not my knee. And we're just going to go into a lunge, all right? So just like so. Super important, a couple of things. We want to keep that back knee locked, and we want to make sure that our knee is directly over our ankle, right? None of this, none of this. Let's just make sure that we're all nice and aligned here.
And a good thing, if you're not too sure about your posture, if your posture is perfect, if it's off a little bit, then obviously work out with a friend or work out in front of a mirror, okay? Look at yourself in the mirror and see, and that's how you can critique yourself and make sure your posture's okay.
Yep, and some modifications for this is we can just drop this knee down. All right, that is actually going to open up us up a little bit wider, which is awesome if you need to get even more of a stretch, if you're highly flexible and that wasn't enough, then we can do that. If even this isn't enough, all right, then we can drop our hands down to the floor and get a deeper stretch through here. Let's not push ourselves further than we're capable of going though. Eventually you can always get here, but if you're not here yet, there's no shame in that game. We do what we can.
No shame. I can't do that. No shame.
No.
No shame.
And we want to make sure we're doing both sides evenly. So you want to be doing if you're only making it to 15, 20 seconds because the stretch is too tight, you're only going to go to 15 to 20 seconds on your opposite side, no matter how long you think you can hold it for. We want to try to get everything symmetrical. As a personal trainer, when I'm doing exercises with people, if one side can lift 10, the other side can lift 20, you're starting at 10. It's the same with your stretches. If you're starting at the basic level, you're doing basic level on both sides until you can advance both sides simultaneously.
So we recommend starting off on your weaker side.
Starting off on your weaker side and progressive.
Beautiful.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Dr. Alykhan Shariff. I'm a local chiropractor in Oshawa, Ontario, and our clinic name is Infinite Healing Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
And I'm Paul Marmara with Level Up Fitness and Nutrition, as well as owner-operator of Marm's Personal Training.
And my name is Rebekah, and I am the owner and operator of Level Up. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and if there's anything you want to see in future episodes, you can comment below and let us know.
And join us for our next episode.